You know it is the magical time of year when the Nutcracker returns to the stage at the Klein Center for Performing Arts on Saturday, November 15th, 6 p.m. One big show for the entire community to pack out the Klein Center, and that is why we are checking in here on this episode of Checking In with Jeff Davenport, brought to you by the Ed Morse Automotive Group. Sierra Vista and Cochise County are backed by Morse. Today, we've got some of the cast members, as well as Christine, the director of the show. Christine, how many years is this since you've been directing the show?
So I've been directing the show for 4 years now. This is our fourth year. And I danced in the show for about 20 years, yes, with the Sierra Vista Ballet. Mm-hmm.
Amazing. And, you know, for those who picture the Nutcracker, isn't it a different take on it with the different styles of dance that are represented? First of all, before we get into the different styles of dance, how big is the cast this year?
Okay, so this year's cast has approximately 90 dancers.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How do they all fit in this room? I mean, my goodness, that's...
You know, it is difficult because very soon we're going to have whole cast rehearsals. Yes, it is difficult to fit everyone in this room, but we do it. We manage it. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we have about 90 this year altogether.
And what ages? From what age to what age?
Yeah, we start at 4.
Wow.
We have little gingerbread bakers, and they are 4. They're so cute this year. I can't wait for you to see them. They have their little gingerbread men. They're so sweet. And then, of course, some of our older dancers, not calling you old, of course, Sadie, but he's older than me. Are you? You're older? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm sitting here with my Sugar Plum Fairy and my prince. This year I'm very excited. We have a pas de deux. We're going to have a grand pas de deux this year. I haven't always had a male prince that was older and could do all of these things, but this year we do. I also want to have a shout out to Noah T. Johnson, a professional ballerino who came in and helped us a little with some pas rehearsals, so that was great. I'm really excited to be able to present this. Now, of course, the Grand Pas de Deux is classical ballet, and then, as you mentioned...
Other forms of dance are represented in the Nutcracker, which you can see on Saturday, November 15th, 6 p.m. at the Klein Center, including ballet and...
Ballet, and we... acro, which has become really big this year.
Talk about acro is more of like it's short for acrobatic? Or?
Acrobatics, yes. And we included a finale that is acro this year, which will be an addition. As those who've come to our performance before know, we try to change things up. We add more things. We've added more acro this year. We like to change up the choreography to make it more difficult, more interesting for the audience, and we've definitely done that this year. We also have tap. We have a tap soldier, a head soldier, tap. The tap is fabulous, by the way. We have hip hop. Miss Christine doesn't do hip hop, but we have some great.
What are you talking about? Those teachers. Pants? I mean, come on, you could do some serious hip hop with your Nutcracker leggings here. I mean,
probably could. But we have a great hip hop teddy bear. I don't want you to miss. So yeah, we have tap, we have acro, we have even more acro
Jazz,
this
lyrical.
year. Jazz, lyrical. Check out our Chinese and our Spanish this year.
Really? Is that kind of the fun part about this? Does it keep it fresh for you as a director to be able to add in something, even if it's just a new, small, tiny component, just to keep the audience who is very familiar with the Nutcracker overall?
Exactly.
You got the music that we've all listened to since we were kids and understood, and we know that it's that magical time of year. But as a director, you're able to make it fresh and make it new every single year.
Yeah, every year. It's so fun for me. It's great fun for the dancers and hopefully great fun for the audience because they can come and get something new and fresh and exciting every year. You'll never see the same thing twice. We have the same story, yes, the same beloved story that has continued throughout the years. We're not getting rid of that, of course.
Never.
But we add new things. Oh, we are also having something new in the party scene this year. I'm not going to say. You'll see.
No spoilers. No spoilers here.
Yeah.
Other than some of the actors, why don't we take a second to talk to some of the performers here? Shall we start with our Sugar Plum Fairy? Would you wait? We gotta have Christine introduce you. We gotta have Christine introduce you. Yeah,
so
here we go.
This is Sadie Donnelly. She has been dancing for me for some years, and I'm very excited. This year she gets to play the role of the Sugar Plum Fairy. It is our coveted, I would say most coveted, classical ballet role, and Sadie works hard.
Well, let's talk to her about that hard work. Sadie, it's lovely to see you. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us today here on Checking In with Jeff Davenport, brought to you by the Morse Automotive Group. So, Sadie, how many performances have you had in the Nutcracker before this year?
This is going to be my 4th year in the Nutcracker. I've done it since we've started doing the Nutcracker.
Okay, so you've worked with Christine every year as she's done it. How has this process been for you? How have you grown as a dancer over the years working with Christine for this particular production?
I think I've grown a lot, especially as a ballet dancer and in other roles, because I've done a lot of the styles in the Nutcracker, and I think I've really grown as a ballet dancer and just as a dancer in general, learning how to adapt to the shows and make sure everything goes smoothly.
Now, ballet, of course, is one of the most amazing styles of dance. They're all incredible. Do you primarily focus on ballet, or do you end up doing some of the other styles that we referred to earlier?
This year, I'm only doing ballet in the Nutcracker.
Have you ever been the Sugar Plum Fairy before?
Nope, this is my first year.
All right. So when you are taking on such an iconic role like that in the production of the Nutcracker, do you take time to go and watch other people's interpretations of it, or do you just follow the director's instructions, or are you able to add some of your own personality to it?
I add a little bit of my own personality. I've seen a lot of the other Sugar Plums be done, because I've gone to see Nutcrackers because I love ballet, and so I add my own personality, but I also take the very light, airy fairy role of the Sugar Plum and make it my own.
Ah, that's so fantastic. And being able to be a part of something like this, it is a tradition here in Sierra Vista, continuing on this. What does it mean to be a part of this legacy, the Nutcracker legacy, and taking on this huge role for this year's show?
It's really cool for me because, especially when I get older, I'll be I've been able to be in that Nutcracker for so many years, and I'll get to do it until... I'm planning on doing it until I leave for college, and it's just so exciting because I'm I get to be a part of this big show that everyone loves to come see in Sierra Vista.
And before we pass the mic off to another one of your co-stars, looking at your time in dance overall, for people who are maybe interested, they have kids or grandkids who are interested in doing something like this, how would you encourage them to say, you got to come out and be a part of this show, and then just being a part of the Sierra Vista Dance Company?
Just try it. Oh my gosh, I've been doing it since I was 2.5 years old. I started really young, and especially when you get them in young, they learn to love it, and they grow, and then they can eventually be like the Sugar Plum Fairy. They can be on point shoes, and they can just grow, especially since they're doing it from a young age. It's really fun.
I would have worn my point shoes. I forgot. I left them at home. But Sadie, it's a pleasure to talk to you. Congratulations. And we'll hand the mic back to Christine here as Christine introduces our next guest, our next lovely guest here to talk to us about the Nutcracker, coming up Saturday, November 15th, 6 p.m., the Klein Center for Performing Arts at Buena High School. Get your tickets at SierraVistaDanceCo.com. All that is in the post description. We'll talk about where you can also get tickets as well. But go ahead and introduce our next guest, Christine.
So our next guest is the Prince, the Nutcracker. Yes, and this is Luke Ray, and he hasn't been dancing with us too long, but you know what?
But he's got the swag on, so that's he's got the shirt.
He's got the shirt, and he is a hard worker too. I tell you what, anything that I ask these guys to do, they try it, even if they think it's a little crazy. They just really work hard. And the Grand Pas de Deux this year would not be possible without Luke, so very excited to present that to you. So,
well, Luke, you take that microphone right there. And first of all, Grand Pas de Deux, obviously I know what a Grand Pas de Deux is. It's delicious. I've had it many times when I was overseas. No, that's not what it is. What is, if you could explain to us what that piece is.
So, guys.
Keep it up close. Keep it up close. There we go.
it's the big dance at the end.
Oh, yes. It's amazing. It's just me and Sadie.
So it is.
Killing
So it's between the two of you, and that's and again being able to incorporate that. How many? By the way, how many times have you been in the Nutcracker?
None.
So this is literally your Nutcracker debut. Will be on the stage as you're practicing. So how long have you been dancing then?
I don't know, like
I think you've only been dancing maybe 2
Because
years.
didn't you start last year?
yeah.
I think 2 years.
So,
Yeah.
So is that something that you just found that came natural to you, or what enticed you to try out dance?
I'm so unprofessional. Oh my God. I think it's just the art of dancing. You don't have to say anything. You could just feel the music and just add your own flair to it and just be yourself, and you can show it. So
I love that. And just like I asked Sadie, Luke, when you're taking on an iconic role like this, do you end up noticing what other princes have done in the past? I'm sorry. We're getting in. Oh, I'm so sorry.
who is
this?
this?
Is what's going on here? Wait.
No.
They want to fight? No.
This is not.
We can't do that yet, can we?
No.
No,
Not yet.
Not, should we save it for the show, or I mean?
Mouse King. Not yet. The Mouse King is a little over anxious. You see, the Mouse King every year gets to fight with the prince.
Yeah.
And up till this year, the prince has usually won. So the Mouse King has been training extra
To try to get a leg
this
up
year.
on the prince.
Yeah. But how do you feel about that, Prince?
No. It's just no. You have to go.
Really? You have to go? Well, you're not going to take anything with
We
you,
have to
are you?
wait
You're
till
not
the
going
show.
to. You're not going to.
I think it is time for you to go. I'm.
Okay.
think you
All
need
right.
to-
Oh my goodness! There goes the Mouse King. With okay, well that's all right. We can still
Can we
continue
still
on. I think so. Yeah,
I
think.
am so sorry.
Look, that's all right. These things happen. When
I'm
it's,
sorry. The Mouse King has no manners whatsoever, and there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. But I will tell you, it does make for a very interesting battle.
well, Luke, let's talk about that. That is the big battle that you have with the Mouse King. How are all the rehearsals coming together for you, knowing that this is your first time here? Are you finding it challenging, but in a good way?
It's pretty easy. I feel like remembering the dances are hard, but when you learn it and you just actually are invested into it and you put, what's it called, like hard work, I would say. Yes, effort.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes together and it just, yeah.
Well, we can't wait to see the final production all put together on the Klein Center for Performing Arts stage at Buena High School, Saturday, November 15th. Mark your calendars now. All the information is in the post description for how you can get tickets. But Christine, this year, not only can people go to SierraVistaDanceCo.com to get tickets, they can also get them in person if they would like to.
Right. We had a lot of requests last year for more availability for in-person tickets. So we have given more availability for that. So the Dancer's Closet is open on Mondays and Fridays, and you can personally come in and get tickets. Now, that would be between the hours of 5 and 7 p.m. on Mondays and the hours of 4 to 6 p.m. on Fridays. If you come on Fridays, you can come say hi to me because I sell them on Fridays. I just want to let you know that the entrance for our school is in the back here, parking lot where the 1-2-3 street tacos
parking
and things
lot,
like
yeah.
that. So that's where our main entrance is. So please don't be confused and try to come in this door and you're unable to get in. I would hate for that to happen because we want you there.
Yes.
So you can come in person again when the Dancer's Closet is open, Monday 5 to 7, Friday 4 to 6. Also, we will be selling tickets beginning at 5 p.m. before the show. We do generally prefer cash only before the show. So if you want to come into the Dancer's Closet, you can use card there. If you're going to buy them before the show, starting at 5, we do ask that you bring cash.
Well, this is all the excitement, all the fun, the spirit of the season embodied on one stage for one night and one performance only at the Klein Center for Performing Arts on Saturday, November 15th, 6 p.m. Get your tickets now. And we did put in the post description, there's the website link as well as the Facebook page for the Sierra Vista Dance Company. So you can find all that information and see this very flyer, this gorgeous flyer here. We'll let John show that one more time to the folks there. And, you know, the best way to, I think, finish this interview is to invite the Mouse King back and we all take a bow. Should we take a bow? Let's do that. Everybody, thank you for watching this episode of Checking In with Jeff Davenport, brought to you by the Ed Morse Automotive Group. Sierra Vista and Cochise County are backed by Morse, and let's get everybody in here. Do we have to do this the right way? I only know like the Broadway way, where we all grab hands and we just do this thing. But you guys have your own way of doing it.
Well, so in ballet, the males here, and the females do a curtsy.
Then here we go. How about we do that on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Make sure you are a part of the legacy, the history that continues live on stage Saturday, November 15th. It's the Nutcracker, the spirit of the season that kicks off everything for the holiday season, happening soon. Make sure you get your tickets today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Have a great day, everybody. We'll check in with you again later on. High fives. Thanks. Nice job. Way to go.